Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be looking at some creepy TikToks that you shouldn't be watching alone. So I'm glad you're with me on this one. Before we get into that, I'd like to thank those who subscribe to the channel. I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and join the most awesome community on YouTube. Let's get straight into it.
Aliens real.
You don't talk about aliens.
I don't.
much.
I'm not a big alien person. I got enough things going without worrying about it. But I'll tell you what, you have a lot of smart people that think that, there happens to be a certain site that's the #1 most visited site in the whole country. You know that,
What's
right?
that?
Where they think the aliens come down. And
I haven't been on that.
I'll tell you about it after the show.
This is the scariest video on the internet.
Yeah, John says he hears the screaming coming from that room, and I hear it too. But we're sure that no one's checked into that room, correct? John, just wait. We're gonna get a hold of the police, so I would wait for the police, John. Amy, John's gonna enter the room real quick, just to check, make sure, see what's going on. Wait one. Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now, if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but that all of the furniture's been turned upside down, and the hold on. He says the carpet's been ripped up and that the shower is on.
I think John let something escape from that room.
Mary? 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 Are you still in there, Mary? You can come out now. My name's Thomas. Hello.
I don't know how you stopped to get the thing's name. Mary.
What is going on?
Please double check your seatbelt. Make sure everybody has their seatbelt securely fastened.
Put this thing on the ground.
We're not alone.
This is an EVP we caught at the Sally house in the nursery. It's by far the best one we've caught so far, and we finally figured out what it said. It took us using headphones to figure it out, but once we both figured it out, it really gave us chills, and it's extremely unsettling. It's also really ironic that we both walked into the room just a few seconds after you hear the voice. You might have to use headphones. That's what we had to do, but it's very clear and very scary. Well, it's warm in here. I like it.
Good evening. I wanted to show you all this video that I found a while back. In my opinion, it's one of the best examples of a spiritual entity caught on camera. In 2011, a devastating tsunami hit the country of Japan, killing over 15,000 people. Afterwards, a strange occurrence began happening. Taxi drivers began reporting spirits hailing their cabs down and riding in the taxis, in some cases even speaking to the cab driver. What you're watching is dashcam footage of one of those occurrences. If you watch closely, as shadows pass over the back seat, a figure begins to form. And not only is this shadow in the form of a person, it also seems to have a light-colored face. Now here in the next instant, you'll see that it disappears for a moment, only to return with an even more terrifyingly realistic face. As you can see, it appears to even have facial features. And in a moment I'll zoom in to show those even more clearly. But of course, it fades away again, as a spirit would. And as the camera pans a little closer, take a look at these facial features that show up. Either this is a hoax or an amazing capture. And if you remember, many of these apparitions came in after the tsunami, and horrifyingly this face appears to be swollen as if someone who has died in water. Now the original video that I took this from was in Japanese, so I don't really have any background other than what I've said. But what do you think about this video? Do you think it's real, or just some hoax? Let me know in the comments below.
I think it's very scary and very tragic. A lot of people lost their lives.
See the most recent one? There was a woman who was a model who was on a plane. Did you see that, Jamie? It just got released today. She got what they're calling some of the most compelling UFO video ever. She's flying in a plane in this silver thing. They freeze framed it. It looks like a flying disc.
A model saw this?
A model. She's just in a plane and filming out the window. And they had seen this thing apparently, and she's trying to film it, and it shoots by the plane.
I think he's more fascinated that a model actually saw the UFO than the fact that there is a UFO there. With that being said, thank you for joining me. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and join the most awesome community on YouTube. Till the next one.